So we eat chicken, a $3.99 KFC chicken sandwich. Talking is hard work. Don't try the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head stays up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket. With the Swiffer Power Mop. Wait, there's a peanut inside me? Nice. M&M's is more fun together. Some space. The most addictive medical drama in TV is back. Is it going great? Gone. I need to find out what happened before it's too late. All new Tuesdays on Fox. Fox Wednesday is the most addictive night on television. All new 99 to be after the floor. Wednesdays on Fox. Acting like clockwork. Shanghai, Rome, Paris, love it. There is no time zone on Saturday. I made this myself. Frank felt in the flesh. Look at these movies. These people need help. The pride of Cajon High School, San Bernardino, California, the Inland Empire here. You know, about an hour or 20-ish, hour and a half from here in Englewood. And look at these pictures. How great is this? From high school, Gene Daniels. You see his mom there. He's got family and friends, as Aaron told us, two sweets. I mean, he was so excited, Tom. He brought it up. First thing when we saw him on the Zoom the other day, he was so excited. His first time back here in California. Yeah, a special experience when you get our family and friends to come watch you play the film. And he wants to go put on a great display for them today. Well, here's the one thing. So we talked a lot about Daniels getting back, and we got another penalty, another couple of them on this play. And so that's good, even though they went three and out on their opening possession. The problem is they are banged up on offense outside of Daniels. They're missing two of their top three wideouts still, and that includes Terry McLaurin, who they gave all the big bucks to in the offseason, their star. And they're still figuring out, discussing what the call is here. But, Tom, that is a problem today. You've got Deebo Samuel, and then you're looking for help without McLaurin, who Ian Daniels had an unbelievable rep last year. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, receiving team number 13. That penalty is after pitching to the goal. First down. So how do they figure that out and replace that production today? Yeah, it's based on their offseason moves of getting Debo and getting Laremy Tunsil and Hank McLaurin. They're very much tells you what their organizational mindset. We're trying to win the Super Bowl now. Yep. Last year we got to the NFC Championship game. It wasn't good enough. So we got to go upgrade, and they're trying to do that with their offseason acquisitions. And it's just been a frustrating 2-2 start with the injuries, different guard selections, how many their lines for the runs. So they definitely haven't found their rhythm yet. Up to the 20. That's one thing they've been good at this year in the four games. They're second in the league in running football, and considering they played two games without the running style of Daniels, that's impressive. Yeah, finding this running back by committee, and again, another injury. They lost Eckler early in the season and traded Robinson to start the year. So you've got Roski Merritt, everyone calls him Bill off on Bill, so I don't like using the hyphenated nicknames either. Thank you, Bill. And they can get there, he's doing good stuff. But a lot of the run game is Jimmy Daniels focus. He has injuries from itching his offensive line a little bit, and so he left Jimmy Daniels and a little bit more short to intermediate passing. So they have basically split carries among three backs. You get the sense of Cliff Kingsbury and Dan Quinn are starting to lean towards him becoming the every down back. Absolutely. They like the way that he has been very decisive. He can make those one cuts and explode. For the little kind of holes that he needs to look for an offensive line, he's found a great role in this offense. And it's nice when young players kind of step into a role and embrace it, certainly the sixth-round pick. These opportunities. That's good time. So one thing he's gotten better each week is his blitz pickup. That's why he's playing more. This physical Chargers line for no game. We've got a game break. Let's say hello to Carissa Thompson.
Hello, Kevin. Well, the Lions looking for their fourth straight win. Jared Goff looking, has all the time hit Sam Laporta, who ends up flipping into the end zone here. Lions up 7-0 on the Bengals.
Carissa, thanks. Great to see you this morning. We're all in the studio together. We NFL kickoff, baseball kickoff. It was so fun being all together this morning. And here we are, got America's Game of the Week. 10-0 Chargers. Second down. Daniels in trouble. Takes one, two, three. Incomplete. A low heat Gilman was there. Still might have been there actually as well. And it's third and long.
Yeah, man coverage situation. Jay knows he's from the Debo Samuel. Just a great coverage by Still. A little out, and he's all over. One of the underrated, unheralded players on this great team defense the Chargers have is this young quarterback Still.
Well short of it first. It's going to be a fourth and about 4. It's a running situation.
Henley just straight in the backfield. Miscommunication up front, which forces Daniels to use those legs and get out of the pocket, but just couldn't make enough yards here to get the first down.
The second Washington punt for Tress Way. The Bills have to get it off the end of the quarter if they don't want to. There is Wood. For a catch inside 15. That'll be the end of this first quarter. Well, Harbaugh and Herbert, quarterback to quarterback. Let's go. Chargers 10, Commanders zip after one.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain.
Fine, motion on the port side. Missed the team.
It's also just any insurance. There's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You don't make history in your comfort zone.
The pressure is on. Now it's album time.
You don't become a legend.
What do you think of missing?
I don't know, because I don't feel it yet. Sometimes you have to be stretched. Always. Big legend.
Meet this year's senior class, back together and most likely to get protected with mNEXSpike, a new and different COVID-19 vaccine from Moderna for adults 65 and older. These seniors chose mNEXSpike because it targets the virus differently to provide a robust immune system at a lower dose. mNEXSpike is a COVID-19 vaccine for people 65 and older. COVID-19 vaccine. Rare cases of inflammation of the heart muscle and outer lining have been reported. The most common side effects are injection site pain.
You got it. Keep going. I'm thinking to cut that back. I was thinking to play by Chad Riley to force it back inside there.
Obviously. With McValue at McDonald's, get a pumpkin spice iced coffee for $1.
Welcome back to SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood, California. A beautiful day. First quarter owned by the Chargers, and they had the whole quarter, and they owned the Yardage too, 123-30. Guess what? They've got it again, up 10-0. So early things a lot for this Commanders team. You don't want to get out of games against a very tough defensive score here. So it's the first time, Tom, that we've had a chance to see Justin Herbert, and you've had a chance to really watch him on film. Your impressions, what did you see? What do you like?
Yeah, so many things to be impressed about. Obviously, incredible athleticism. When we can look at the physical tools, and everybody wants to always think about quarterbacks is what can they do physically? So much of the game to me is played from the shoulder pads up. What's in your head? It's a very mental game for the quarterback in terms of identifying the coverages and figuring out the right places to throw. And as Justin continues to develop in this system, he's just going to get better and better. I always thought playing the quarterback was where are the softest places on the
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now they'll change things up. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Throwing, Dart. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Cam Scatteraboo, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here in Vegas. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At their own 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now is Geno. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Dart. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteraboo with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Gino. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Back to throw, Smith. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raiders.
Smith here, and audible at the line.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Smith. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Gino now to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this one is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Smith now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Giants 14, Raiders 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Giants on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing his dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving core to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
49, flip it off, 49.
They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The Raiders at 12-3 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a 2nd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
To throw is Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Right back to him on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On second down, they'll run it here. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteraboo on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gano the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Gano's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
The Raider first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Smith. He'll get that out to the flat to White. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now Smith. This is caught by Tucker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
49, flip it off, 49.
Throwing again is Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14.
Good for another Las Vegas. First and 10.
Now it's Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's Dart. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Smith. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Smith throwing again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
That's to Bowers once again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's White. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Throwing now is Geno. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 73 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Dart. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle there, Lonnie Johnson.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Dart.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here's Dart. That is caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
New York.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the
Smith.
37-yard line.
That's caught by Tucker. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Smith going to move him around.
Vegas.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him. Good shot.
Now Gino. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. Well, just a gigantic play here on both sides. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll run it here. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10
Now, right where
yards
this
to go.
set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Smith to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
15 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Smith. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Smith's pass.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now it's Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
They're not in any rush offensively. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
3rd down.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw his dart. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, here we go. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Smith now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 4.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here now, 3rd down. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Now Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all.